My team front row when we jump on a train. Got the merch on, reppin' SLK. Island flex when I step through the gate. Come true fresh with the style on flames. Dripped out, now I'm vibing. Link with the boys, jump straight to the island. Silkstone flex on a wave like tidal. Style so crazy, I hit it in asylum. Brand new style, all summer, all flex. Brand new vibe, got them all impressed. That's I plus you on the island. Reppin' that SLK STN.
Good evening, everyone. How are we all doing? Let's get that beautiful soundtrack on again. Wow. What an incredible day it has been. I couldn't resist but to jump on to a live stream and celebrate today with you all. Let's give a big shout out to everyone in the chat first of all though, before we get into things. Oh my god, there's nearly 900 people watching right now. On what, as I said, is an iconic day in the history of Thorpe Park. And yeah, I literally thought I'll jump on for a live stream. I haven't been live for a long time. I don't know why the bitrate's slow. If the quality's a bit dodgy, let me know. I'll try and sort it out. But yeah, I literally just wanted to jump on and chat to you guys about what an incredible day we've had. If you guys have got any questions, feel free to ask them in the stream. I'm going to be live for about 30 minutes to an hour. I don't really have a plan for today's stream. I literally just want to chat with you and hang out after, as I've said many times, a crazy day. Also, let me know if this music gets jarring, because I'm just going to have it cycling throughout the entire stream. But yeah, let's give some shout outs. Who's in the chat right now? We've got M Philip 16. Hi Jack, hello. We've got Coasting with Max. We've got Peter. We've got Ride Sims here in the chat. Come on. We've got Jamie Hall. We've got Crazy Captain. Smiler123. Big up Archie Owen in the chat. Big up Theme Park Aussie. I'm seeing lots and lots of familiar names. Big up James Green. Oh my god, the chat's moving so quick. But yeah, I'm going to be here for the next 30 minutes or so, to an hour. As I said, I don't have a plan. But I'm going to be answering any questions you have, chatting about today, giving you guys some cool information that obviously I haven't uploaded the vlog yet. So I'm excited to do that soon. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, let me know. Big up Theme Park 2030 for the super chat.
Hey Jake mate, cannot wait to meet you at Hyperia opening day, and wow, the coaster testing of Hyperia was amazing.
Thank you very much Theme Park 2030. Cannot wait to meet you at Hyperia opening day, and wow, the coaster testing of Hyperia was amazing. It really was an amazing day. And I can't wait to just chat about it. Down slightly, but yeah, as always when I do these streams, like, everything's a bit of a stress during the day, and today especially with Hyperia testing, like making sure we film that exactly as we wanted to. It's been a very stressful, not only today but yesterday as well. I'll get into it in today's stream, but we were hoping it was going to test yesterday. Thank you very much Jade Phelps for the super chat, absolute legend. Wait, we got Craig Toy in the chat. Absolute legend. Thank you very much, Kieran Brighton, as well for the super chat.
Hey Jack, how ya? You better have been looking after my stream deck for me.
I'm very much looking after the stream deck. Don't you worry, I've got it here in front of me. And some custard creams. Don't mind if I do. But yeah, the past few days have been crazy stressful. Well, before that, we had the train reveal, which was super fun to film, obviously overnight, and then it was a crazy overnight edit. We've got Archie Deeves in the chat. From sitting in a room with council people to filming at Test, you really made it out of the ghetto. Honestly, it's been such an amazing journey following this roller coaster, and I'm excited to kind of look back on that in today's stream. So yeah, we had the train reveal. When was that? Like just under a week ago now. And then there's been rumours of it testing kind of basically we've not been sure if it's 100% going to test. It's all come down to things like the weather, checking everything's safe from like Mac engineers side, making sure it lines up with Thorpe engineers side, and the on-site team. So there's been a lot of like organisation to do, because of course we don't want to miss it. Big up Kira, thank you so much for the super chat. So yeah, yesterday we spent most of the day on site wondering if it's going to test, hoping it tests, and then today it obviously happened. So it's been nice to get home, and I've always said once I get on stream I feel like I can relax a little bit. I just get to sit here with you guys and just enjoy myself. Like this is very relaxing for me. So I think I missed a super chat. I don't know which one I missed. Was that Dominic? No, I missed Dominic's. Well, thank you very much, Dominic, for the super chat. Honestly, thank you, Harry, as well.
Everyone check out Coaster Craze.
There you go, everyone check out Coaster Craze. Yeah, me and Dominic had an amazing moment after it had tested for the first time. I just saw him and we had a nice hug and we were like, it's happened, it's happened. So yeah, me and Dom need to go for a drink soon.
Can you set up a ride pod for test runs?
Hi Jack, can you set up a ride POV for test runs? So I think the plan is to get a POV filmed. Obviously not for the test runs though, like that's all in just Max sand and the park's like engineers' hands. We won't be getting in the way of that. Like we'll only film any form of POV or something once it's all cleared and has been checked over. So unfortunately no POV yet. Big up Luke Pickles.
Hello Jack. Hope you're doing well.
Hello
Not
Luke.
long now till we get to ride it. I can't wait for the golden moment. I will bring my golden prime with me for the ride opening wall.
That's it. The golden moment. It's such an iconic phrase now. Thank you very much so Luke. Wow. But yeah, today was so cool. Yesterday was also great because obviously a lot of people kind of headed to the park anticipating they would test. As you'll see in my vlog, which will hopefully be coming out tomorrow. Can't lie, I'm a little bit too tired to edit it tonight, but I'll try my best to get it out as soon as possible for you guys. But yeah, I'll talk about kind of what happened yesterday.
What will be your favorite element on Hyperia?
Rose Inferno said, what will be your favourite element on Hyperia? Wow. I mean, after seeing it test today...
Hyperia is on its way. Can't wait it for the 24th.
Thank you so much, Rose Inferno. Wait, I'm getting confused, guys. Sorry, that was Kira who super chatted there. Thank you. I'm getting a bit lost, guys. My favourite element on Hyperia. You know what? The part that I got most emotional at was as it pulled out of the station for the first time. I think it was just seeing the ride on the track.
Amanda
Obviously,
Thompson
once it goes
confirms
round,
rocket
that outer
boosters
bank
are to be
curve,
added to the Big One train,
it's not going back.
making it the UK's fastest roller coaster.
It back to the station. So I think that was the point where I was like, oh my god, this is real. And you'll see in the vlog, like I have a tear in my eye. But yeah, we'll get on to what my actual favourite element in the ride will be in a little bit. Thank you very much, British Big M. Breaking news, Amanda Thompson confirms rocket boosters are to be added to the Big One trains, making it the UK's fastest roller coaster. You know what? If they wanted the fastest, they could have it. It's the tallest that I feel like is the big flex in the UK coaster industry right now.
Will you return to Roblox in the future?
Thank you very much, VR guy. Will I return to Roblox in the future? You know what? I always say it. I have so much fun on Roblox. Back when I used to play it in like lockdown on live stream and stuff. I just don't have time for it at the moment. But now, once Hyperia kind of comes to an end, obviously I will have a lot more time. So never say never. But at least until Hyperia opens. Unfortunately, the answer's no. Big up Mark Forrest in the chat. How you doing, Mark? Thanks for all the amazing Hyperia content. You're so welcome. Honestly, I've had so much fun doing it. Big up Coaster Craze.
Hi Jack, big fan, can't wait for opening day. Remember 3 years ago when we looking at floor patterns and now it has came to this. Front or back
Honestly.
row?
Just like messages like that, like genuinely make me want to cry. Like to think 3 years ago we were stood in that area. I remember it so well. It was on Black Mirror opening day, and we went into Old Town, and there were just markings all over the floor, and we were like, "This has got to mean something." Like I remember vlogging it. Like this is crazy. They wouldn't just put markings down for no reason. And now we're sat here 3 years later, having just watched the UK's tallest roller coaster test for the first time. Like, I genuinely get emotional thinking about it. And weirdly enough, like, there was kind of like rumours and rumblings happening even before those markings appeared. I'm pretty sure it was before that, but I've got a story that I'm saving. I don't know what I'm saving it for, but one day I'm gonna tell a story between me and John Burton where he messaged me something and I was like, he messaged me something and I was like, what does this mean? And looking back now, he was like asking, he was like, in a weird way, it was about the coaster. Obviously, it wasn't like bait or anything, but looking back now, it was so clear what he meant. But back at the time, I was like, what? Basically, he asked for a photo of the Thorpe Park skyline, and I was like, yeah, of course, here's one. And I was like, what do you need it for? And he was like, oh, I can't tell you that. But looking back, it probably would have been for Hyperia. And yeah, just looking back on these things, it genuinely makes me emotional. And it's only going to get better. Like, I dread to think what opening day is going to be like. I'm going to be an emotional wreck. I remember seeing the markings by Colossus time ago. Yeah, exactly. Big up, Will.
From what we've heard, is this the full Hyperia soundtrack?
No, the one you're currently listening to is the very first kind of release video that they put out. That's the only one I use in my videos, so I don't want to spoil the whole soundtrack by putting it in. But it is beautiful.
How quick is it through the Immelman?
Thank you very much, the little ninja. How quick is it through the Immelman? So I think what I'm going to do in this stream is I'm going to get up the video of the test run, and we can kind of discuss how it's looking. You've got to remember, today was its first ever test run. That is the first time that roller coaster car has ever gone around that track. Big up DJ's official.
Hey Jack, nice shots and video today. Good to see atmosphere in and outside sight. Look forward to opening day vlogs 2024.
Thank you very much for the
up.
super chat. Honestly, the atmosphere just around Park today was unbelievable. Like I could
Talk
hear a
us through
cheer
what was
as
going
it
through
went
your
up the
head
lift
watching
hill.
the train climbing the lift today.
Thank you very much, Techno Andrew. Talk us through what was going through your head watching the train climbing the lift today. Yeah, I will, because this is quite an interesting story.
Did you hear about the new coaster for Alton Towers?
Big up, Kira. Did you hear about the new coaster for Alton Towers? So obviously, we've got Project Horizon, but it's gonna be quiet at the moment. So we're talking about Hyperia though. We can't talk
Rise
about
up
Alton Towers.
SLK.
Way, big up, Josh. How you doing, boss? Very nice to have you in the stream. What an incredible day it is. Absolute legend.
Can't wait for opening day of
Rebecca.
Hyperia. Unfortunately, can't make the opening day. Looking forward to riding. Was great to see the first test run today.
Thank you so much for the super chat, Rebecca. Honestly, it was such an exciting day. I'm still getting
That
over it.
outer bank
Like, I've still
element
got
looks
goosebumps.
terrifying excited.
Thank you, Roddy. That outer bank element looks terrifying. Yeah, it really does. And I'm excited to get the video up on the stream and kind of talk through what I was thinking whilst filming it going around, and also like
Sigma,
just
Beta,
how
or
it looks
Alpha?
going around. Sigma, Beta, or Alpha. I'm not going to answer that one, but thank you very much, Harry. Big up 13.
Hi Jack, thanks for all the content. And thank you for spending a moment to talk to me at the minifigure opening slightly smiling face.
You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Honestly, even minifigure Speedway was such an exciting opening day, but it's going to be nothing compared to Hyperia opening day. But yeah, I'm going to go back to Techno Andrew's super chat. Thank you, VR guy.
Watching Hyperia Testing was epic.
It really was. It really was. And I can't believe how many people were there. I think there was at least 100 people around the edge of the site. And what Sean was over on Theme Park Worldwide was streaming to like 10,000 people.
Keep up the good work, Jack. We all appreciate it. So excited to ride Hyperia.
Big up Charlie Carter. Thank you so much for the super chat. I too am so excited. We've got props to you in the chat. You and the boys smashed the Hyperia training wheel. So much love for the work you and the boys are doing recently. I can't wait to see you all on the game. Absolute legend. Thank you so much. But yeah, 10,000 people were watching Sean's live stream, and I said to the team afterwards, I was like, I don't think there's ever in history.
How has this whole experience been for you? From your videos looking at plans on Hyperia to watching the test on site and working closely with Thorpe.
I'll get to that in a second, but yeah, I don't think there's ever been a first test ride in the history of roller coasters where the very first test run has been so documented. You might be able to prove me wrong. There might have been one that I've missed, like in America or Asia or somewhere, but as far as I'm aware, that first test run has not been so well documented and like viewed by so many people. Because normally parks would like to do it in like the evening, or they just kind of send it around in closed season, or just random points, but there was thousands of people watching this one.
Hey Jack, is your video coming out today?
Crazy.
Open mouth smile love.
Thank you so much, Kalel's Adventures. I don't think I'll be able to edit my video in time today. However, hopefully I'll have it out tomorrow. And yeah, it's basically just the whole story behind the first test run. So I was filming yesterday, I was filming today as well, and obviously I spoke to the camera so many times about what was happening, and yeah, so it's going to be one of my favourite videos in the whole series. Apology. Let me know if this music's getting jarring, by the way. I can change it or turn it down
Jack,
or whatever.
what's your estimate for the queue time?
Big up Coaster Consistency. What's your estimate for the queue time? You know what? I don't know. We queued 4 hours to ride Nemesis Reborn.
Do you reckon we can get to 100 update vids?
Yeah, we queued 4 hours. So I dread to think how long Hyperia is going to be. It's got a good throughput.
What time to arrive at Thorpe Park on the 24th of May? Could we see a 5-6 hour
queue time in the UK? That's insane. I don't know. I don't know. Thank you. Sorry, I know I missed one. Thank you, Coaster
Jack,
Craze.
please show Coaster Craze some support, smiley face.
Big up Coaster Craze every time. Do you reckon we can get to 100 update vids? I don't know, what are we on now? I think my next one's going to be 73. Maybe. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. It might fall just short.
Do you know if there will be an opening celebration like World of Jumanji? Would be epic if so. Can you confirm? Slightly smiling
I don't
face.
think the park... I can't confirm. I don't know if the park are going to confirm that, or if... I don't know. You'll have to wait and see. It's going to be a busy day though, so I'm going to leave that to the park. I'm sure they'll announce it if they do have something planned. If not, then game's a game, isn't it? I hope there is. I hope there's like a big deal. Big up Jamie Finn. Thank you for the super chat. What time to arrive at Thorpe Park on 24th of May? That's the question. Who knows? Obviously the queue's going to be massive, so you're going to have to get there early if you want to get on one of those kind of early trains, because of course Club 236 are going to be the first public train. But obviously the earlier you get there, the sooner you will be able to get on it. I'm trying to find those super chats that I said I'd answer. It was basically what was going through your head as it went up the lift hill, because of course it came out the station very slowly. So first of all, I was located pretty much underneath Saw the Ride, because of course there's like a service road that goes down there. It's where you like queued for platform 15 if you ever did that maze during Fright Nights. So yeah, we had to like organise that with health and safety and like the park operations team to make sure that we were okay to be down there. Had to have like a high vis hard hat on and everything. And yeah, it was really cool being stood underneath a roller coaster, watching this brand new roller coaster. So yeah, it was nice and quiet down there. And you got a great
view.
Just want to thank
you for your amazing hard work you have done through this amazing Hyperia construction.
Thank you very much. Adam, just want to say thank you for your amazing hard work you've done throughout this amazing Hyperia construction.
Will you ever make a
much.
Discord
really
server?
Appreciate that. Big up, Adam, every time. Which one have I just missed? Big up VR guy. Will you ever make a Discord server?
I can't wait for the ride to open. It will be an emotional day for all of us riding the golden moment. It's going to be amazing and loving the video, Jack. Keep up the good work.
Big up, Luke. Can't wait to ride it. It'll be an emotional day.
Do you need to be well hung to be a YouTuber?
Do you need to be crazy? Crazy! Big up Airtime Madness.
Thank you for all your posts about Hyperia, Jack Redheart.
No, honestly, you guys keep saying thank you to me. It has been the absolute dream to follow this project, and the fact that so many of you are so interested and loving it just as much is the honour. Like, I should be saying thank you to you guys for sharing this passion with me. It's amazing. Big up Katie Evans, thank you so much for the super chat, and thank you, Will.
Have you ever thought about making your own Discord server?
Again, yes, I have. I'd like to make that happen. I just haven't got time at the moment. But yeah, I think that'll be really fun. And should we have a little break from the music? I feel like it's jarring people out. I'll turn it right down. So yeah, I was filming from underneath all the rides, as I said. So I had no idea when it was kind of coming out the station. I could kind of see it through the trees. Well, hey, we've got Thorpe Park official in the chat. Show them some love. I don't know if my stream deck's working. Let's get the green lights out. There we go. Big up Thorpe Park. Show them some love in the chat. Yeah, if you guys have any questions for Thorpe Park, I don't know if they'll be willing to answer any, but yeah, so I was underneath the ride. Obviously the car came out of the station. That is when I got most emotional. Seeing it come out of the station,
hello,
take that
Jack.
turn
Please
so
can you
slow.
mute for
like,
us?
oh my god.
You keep falling behind on your mewing streak and it's not good enough. Please mew and flex that jawline.
Brilliant. Thank you very much for the super chat. Big up.
Which row are you picking for your first ride?
My first ride. I'd love a front row first ride, just because you can see everything. But I'll take whatever I'm given, to be honest. I just want to get on it. I just want to get on it.
Was there metal works done to the supports? Extra welding. On back outer bank turn of Hyperia. 2028 RMC?
Supports. To be honest, I'm not too sure. Like, in terms of a lot of like the construction of the actual coaster going up, the team that were doing that like to just kind of stick to themselves. They got on with their work. So unfortunately, I don't have too much intel as to what was actually going on with the actual coaster construction. The team that are doing that are insane.
How many subs have you got through the update series? And come on, Jack, front or back row?
How many subs have you got through the update series and come on, Jack, front or back row? To be honest, I have no idea. I know it's obviously brought so many people to the channel, which is amazing. The fact that this ride and this series has brought so many eyes to Thorpe Park, like the amount of messages I get from like Americans saying, "Oh, I can't wait to come over and ride this," is insane to me. The fact that this ride, and in a weird way, these updates and everyone else's updates are putting Thorpe Park on the map makes me so happy. I genuinely have such a love for Thorpe Park, so yeah, it's cool to see. It really is. Big up Jonah, thank you very much for the super chat. Yeah, there she is. Hyperia. Oh.
Are there chance of POV camera during testing smiling face with open hands?
Are there any chance of POV camera during testing? No, unfortunately not. In terms of the rides testing, Mac and the Thorpe Park lot need to just kind of be left to it. Like, I'd love to be able to do that. We all would, but no, it needs to just be left with Matt. They need to have their time to operate this thing so that it can open.
Will onboard
on time
footage
on
of
the 24th of May.
tests be uploaded?
Well, onboard again. Unfortunately not. Thank you for the super chat, but no is the answer to that. There won't be any on-ride footage of the tests. And it, of course, will be testing for quite a while now.
Once Hyperia is over, are you
It'll
bringing
kinda
back
change
the
hands
launch?
from the Mac engineers to the Thorpe kind of staff and the health and safety agencies. But and then yeah, there will be a point where we are able to kind of hopefully rig cameras to
Will
it,
you be on first Hyperia ride?
and all of that. Alex Scott said back row is going to be insane. So excited, it really is. After seeing it today, crazy. Thank you very much, Alex Scott,
Back
for the
row
super
is going
chat.
to be insane. Open mouth smile. So excited.
It is. Will I be on the first Hyperia ride? I don't know. No idea. I'm not expecting to be on the first train. I'd like to ride it as soon as possible, but I'm definitely not like expecting to be on the first train or like anything like that. Like I just want to ride it as soon as possible.
Yes, Jack Oi Savaloy Hyperia's drop is jaw-dropping. You have to
Oi,
replay that
Savaloy.
test run for us
Honestly, I
fans.
appreciate
Thanks for
these super
taking
chats
us on
so
a
much,
journey
by
with
the way,
these
guys.
updates.
Don't feel like you have to super chat, but I honestly appreciate it more than you'll ever know. Thank you very much,
2028
Jack.
RMC behind Swarm. Face with peeking eye.
Thank you very much, Charlie Castle. I didn't even see what that said. 2028 RMC behind Swarm. It's mad that there will at some point be a new coaster at Thorpe.
Is Universal GB next for content if gets green light? That's gonna be epic for UK if happens. Congrats by the way Thorpe Park and John for creating epic coaster.
Thank you very much,
smiling
DJ's
face.
official. Is Universal GB next for content if it gets a green light? Honestly, it's so exciting. I haven't really had time to discuss it on the channel. I've been so focused on Hyperia. But yeah, I can't wait to kind of cover / talk about Universal
Saw you at Fright Night.
Great Britain on
So
this channel.
cool to see you.
Mad. Big up Not So Oliver. Saw you at Fright Night. So cool to see you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Have I missed any more? Once Hyperia is over, are you bringing back the launch? You know what? I'm considering it heavily. Like, there's might be plans in motion. We'll see. We'll see. But right now, I literally am just thinking about Hyperia. Big up Katie Evans.
Will you be at Thorpe Park on the 28th this month?
I'm not too sure, to be honest, Casey. I'm not sure. Unfortunately, is the answer. I probably will be on there most days. I can't lie.
Next Thorpe coaster coming 2036, just 12 years, guys.
Honestly, don't even joke about that. You know what? That's the first red card of the stream. You can't be saying things like that. We can't wait another 12 years for a coaster. No, hopefully, if Hyperia goes down well, we'll be seeing a lot more regular investments at Thorpe Park. Fingers crossed. Big up Enroad
Do you know
V.
if all of the Hyperia soundtrack will be released onto Spotify like Nemesis Reborn after opening? Because I absolutely love it.
I'm not sure, is my honest answer. I don't know. Hopefully, because it is an incredible soundtrack and it deserves to be heard, but I don't know. I'm not sure. Yeah, what an incredible day. Sorry, I realised I started telling my story. But honestly, the super chats have just been too mad, and I'll always answer a super chat. We've still got Thorpe Park in the chat. I think they're answering questions. So if you've got any questions for Thorpe Park, feel free to drop it in the chat. So yeah, let's go back to today. I was stood underneath Saw filming it. It's come out of the station and it very, very slowly went up the lift hill today. The reason for that is because obviously it is the first ever test. So the Mac engineers kind of needed to just make sure that everything was going right. That's why it was parked at the bottom for so long. They needed to kind of do anything they needed to do to ensure that it was able to kind of get to the top and everything was safe and by the book. So that's why it went up the lift hill so slowly. Hey, we got Thomas in the chat, absolute legend. Big up, Thomas. And thank you very much.
Jack.
Hey, Ben and
That
Holly, how
stall
you doing,
looks
guys?
nuts. Thanks for all your hard work, Orlando, throughout this project, mate. You've smashed it. Oncoming fist light skin tone.
Thank you so much. Honestly, it's been, as I keep saying, an absolute pleasure to document this ride. It really has. Yeah, thank you for the super chat. I'm looking forward to seeing your reviews once you get off it. So yeah, train went up the lift hill super slowly. Oh, at least at the bottom it was very slow. And they kind of nudged it forwards every now and then it finally went up the lift hill again very slowly. It's in like one of the slowest settings. Once it opens, it will go up that lift hill quicker.
JAKC now needs to do Hyperia all day challenge.
Big up Fleet Base, thank you very much for the super chat. Honestly, I think that might need to happen. Hyperia all day long. Yeah, that needs to happen, I think. So yeah, the coaster went up the lift hill, and at this point, what was going through my head? I was thinking, oh my god, like it's actually gonna happen. Every kind of meter that it got closer to the top of the lift hill, I thought, it's about to go down this layout. It's about to go down. And then it very slowly went over the top, and you hear it disengaging from the chain. Big up Jack Allen.
Replay the test run video, it's a must.
I will do, don't you worry. Owen said, was it cool seeing it? Honestly, it was so cool. We got Kieran in the chat as well. Everyone's here tonight. Big up Katie.
Is it still on track to open on time?
Thank you very much for the super chat, Katie. Yeah, as far as I'm aware, everything's going smoothly. Obviously, the first test is a huge milestone, and the fact that it went around is a great sign. So yeah, they're just going to continue testing it. The kind of construction crew are going to continue working on the whole area. And yeah, things are looking good for the 24th of May. Very exciting. They wouldn't have announced that day if they weren't sure it was going to open then. So yeah, the train disengaged from the chain lift hill. And I will never, ever, ever forget the moment that it just flew down that first drop. So that's obviously where I was filming it from, like right next to that first drop, underneath all the ride. I was parallel to that first drop, looking right up at it, and just seeing it go down and thinking, this is it. This is it. This coaster is now in gravity's hand. Like, up until this point, everything, obviously with it being a construction project, has been so controlled. But the second that train leaves the top of the lift hill, there's nothing anyone can do. It's just in gravity's hand. And thank God gravity took her around and into the brake run. But it's truly amazing to see. I got goosebumps. I was shaking slightly when I was trying to film it. You'll see in the video that I put out tomorrow, like, I get quite emotional. Like, it truly was an amazing moment, and anyone that was there or was watching it on like Sean's live stream will know just how special of a day and moment today was. And yeah, I'm so excited to put out the whole video so that you guys can experience it through my eyes.
Will there be Enzo on Hyperia like icon?
Will there be Enzo on Hyperia like icon? I mean, seeing it test today, if they were to put a spinning car on that, oh my god, I think that would be the best roller coaster experience in the world. I don't think anyone could argue with that. But you never know. It's a Mac coaster, and Mac are very open to trying things, and are more than happy to kind of modify their trains, even like backward seats or spinning cars. So it's possible. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but it is possible. Yeah, what an incredible day. I feel like I should get that very first test run up over here so we can give it a watch together. Let me full screen it for you guys and we'll give it a watch. I don't know why I'm still wearing these. There's literally no music. Although there will be shortly. Right, let's give this first test a watch. So yeah, here she is right at the top. Like, seeing this, it genuinely looks like a Photoshop image. Like, I can't comprehend that the train was actually up there today. Mental. Absolutely mental. Alright, let's play it. That's the noise as it disengages. Honestly, just watching it back. We'll talk about the kind of pacing of it in just a second. It genuinely doesn't look real. I obviously haven't watched this back too much. Wow. Like, even just watching it back then, I'm like, what the hell? Oh my god. That's insane. Right, let's talk about little parts of it. So yeah, this is obviously the first. Look at that. If you're on the back row of that, you are getting absolutely thrown over the top of there. Now, just to be clear, again, I see some messages in the chat saying it's like slow. This was the first ever test run, and naturally, every roller coaster on its first test runs slower than it will run
Mac
on
product.
day to day. Mac product, that's it. Come on, Kieran. Wait, big up Lauren in the chat. How you doing, Ray? But yeah, every coaster on its first ever test run will run slow. And the fact that Hyperia run at, in my opinion,
You should get first
quite a good
rider for your
pace
hard work,
is
open
so
hand.
exciting. You should get first rider for your hard work. Honestly, I cannot take the... Like, there's so many people that deserve a seat on the first ever train. Not that that's a massive...
Quick
like,
question, if the height limit for
there's a lot of
Hyperia is
people that put hard work
1.3
into
meters,
it, put it
why
that
aren't
way.
the water test dummies 1.3 meters tall and they don't fall out?
I just turn up to the site with a camera. Like, there's people that have put blood, sweat and tears into this
Big
ride.
up the Hyperia and Thorpe, you know the rules.
Big up the Hyperia and Thorpe, you know the rules. Thank you, Dave, for the super chat. Quick question: if the height limit for Hyperia is 1.3, why aren't the water test dummies 1.3 tall and they don't fall out? Good question. I'm afraid I don't have the answer to that. That's a question for Mac. Obviously, they supply the trains and the water dummies themselves, so I am not sure on the answer to that. But yeah, they are official Mac water dummies, so it is all legit. Like, it's obviously safe, but I don't know. That's a very good question. But yeah, let's just rewind to the top of it. Just watch this back row, right? Just watch the back row, because obviously at the front row, you get to that point before you start going down. But the back row, you are being absolutely flung over that. Did you see how quickly that turned on that? This little bit here. Oh my god. Unbelievable. It really is. And then yeah, it takes this first element at a really good pace. Really, really good pace. And again, considering the first test run is normally quite slow in comparison to how it's normally going to run, that
What
is an
time will the
incredible
park be
sign.
opening on the opening day? Will you and all the crew be there on the car park early? I hope to get a photo with your group.
Thank you very much, Sean. What time will the park be opening on the opening day? I'm not too sure. That'll be a question for Thorpe Park. However, I can tell you what their answer going to be. It's going to be they'll confirm shortly. They'll confirm when they have answers. But yeah, I don't know when the park will actually open on that day. Will you and the crew be there on the car park early? Hope to get a picture of your group. I can't lie, I'll probably be in the park with a camera on that day, kind of working it, getting pictures or videos of the atmosphere and just that huge day. So yeah, you'll definitely see me about. But I'll probably be, well, I will be working that day, which it's not work, is it? I'm going to be having the time of my life. But yeah, I don't even know if I'll ride it on opening day, to be honest. I'll be too busy. But yeah, back to this. Obviously, it takes this first element at an amazing pace, and presumably, as the lift hill speeds up and the train starts getting like used to the layout and the wheels get worn in, presumably it's going to take that element, dare I say, even quicker. Let's watch it again. There you go, down that first drop.
Big up, Jack. Bring on Hyperia opening day smiling face fire.
Wow. Insane. Thank you very much, Emily. Bring on Hyperia opening day, absolutely. And then obviously, yeah, it comes into this crazy outer bank turn. It took this element quite slowly. Well, I remember watching it like, oh my god, is it going to make it round? And obviously it did. But just look at that. Oh, you can't see it. Let me let me move this out the way for you guys. There we go. You can see it now. I'll rewind a little bit. There it goes. Look at that. You're literally... I can't believe this element. Unbelievable. And then, yeah, it twisted on itself. Crazy. So, yeah, again, I presume this element, as testing continues, and eventually once a ride opens, it will take that element even quicker, which is crazy. And then, yeah, the ride comes back down. Now this stall that you're about to see, crazy. Theme Park Random said that overbank turn looks slow. It does at the moment. Well, it doesn't necessarily look slow. It takes it at quite a slow pace, but again, this is its first ever test run. It's only going to get quicker. Look at, right, just bear in mind that at this point you're already upside down. You're already upside down. You're still upside down. You're still upside down. You're still upside down. Unbelievable. Like, that has got to be one of the best roller coaster stalls in the world. A stall is, of course, when you basically you're upside down for an extended period of time and you kind of come back on yourself. Some of the most famous stalls on roller coasters in the world are like Zadra, Velocicoaster. And I think this very much deserves to be considered one of the best stalls in the world. Look how slow it takes it. And once again, it will be quicker once the ride opens. But just look at that. You're upside down, upside down, upside down, upside down. For all of that time. Crazy. And then obviously the splashdown effects weren't working on this first test run. But that is, of course, when you'll then splash down, come up into this weird like wave turn. And it flies round into that final airtime hill. But yeah, just the fact that obviously a big kind of criticism of Hyperia is that it's taken the...
Would be epic if it could get shot of train coming down vertical drop from underneath it
to be longer.
By planting camera below it. Would you do a shot like that? Thinking face.
In whenever they came to site, when was it? Like July kind of time? They were saying that on DC Rivals,
make sure you are the first YouTuber on this ride.
Whereas Hyperia packs a punch, then the ride's over, and you're like left wanting more, and it's amazing. So in a weird way, yeah, so exciting. Thorpe Park have just turned my lights yellow. I was so confused what was going on then. Thanks for that, Thorpe Park.
My team front row when we jump on a train. Got the merch on repping.
Big up Bobby Fox.
Yes, Jack met you at Thorpe the other day.
Absolute legend. Thank you very much, Bobby, for the super chat. Sorry, I missed a few super chats there. Dave Steele said, make sure you are the first YouTuber on this ride. Again, I'm going to ride it as soon as I can. If I get offered a seat on the first or even one of the first few rides, I'll be honoured and I'll of course take it. But I'm not like here going, I want to be on that first train. Like, I'll ride it when I ride it, and if I am on that first train, then wow, what an incredible experience that'll be. But yeah, I just want to ride it as soon as possible.
Yeah, my team front row when we jump on a train. Got the merch on
Big up Dragons.
Hey Jack, I met you at Thorpe Park. I was the one who asked what was in the station about a week ago. Do you remember that
this? I do.
White heart.
It was lovely to meet you, and yeah, thank you for the super chat. And of course, what is currently in the station is being kept a secret. Currently, we're not showing anything more from within the station, so that hopefully you can enjoy it once you ride it for the first time. Thank you, DJ's official, for the super chat. Would be epic if you could get a shot of the train coming down the vertical drop from underneath it by planting camera below it. Would you be able to get a shot like that? It's hard to tell at the moment. Obviously, we're still in the planning phases of how we're going to capture this ride once we're able to, once it's kind of tested enough. And yeah, the kind of possibility of leaving cameras in certain spots, because obviously that is ride area, so I'll never be able to stand there whilst the ride's operating. But I don't know, we're still kind of figuring out and planning how we're going to go about capturing this ride from the very best angles. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Yeah, thank you very much for the super chat, DJ's official. And have I missed any others? I don't think so. Yes, big up Callum. How you doing, bro? You still need that tower up, mate, or can it come down tomorrow? It depends. I think we might be capturing the test tomorrow, Callum. But I will let you know. I'll let you know. Honestly, Callum is an absolute legend. I talk about him briefly in the video that you'll see hopefully tomorrow from the kind of testing and everything. So yeah, absolute legend. Big up to Callum. Yeah, I think I'll stay live for another 10 minutes or so, guys. It's been so much fun chatting through this ride with you all. And yeah, I'm so excited to release my vlog from not only today but yesterday as well, of kind of this experience through my eyes, because obviously I vlog and explain what's going on, and it's a really cool video, so I'm excited to release that. But yeah, hopefully the ride will be testing quite regularly from now on. So if you're heading to the park in the next few weeks, there's hopefully a good chance that you'll be able to see it testing at some point during the day. Obviously, it's never guaranteed. It's never ever guaranteed. That's the thing. Like, so many people were stood outside of the construction site today. Technically, the park have said absolutely nothing. Like, there's no guarantee that it was going to test today. But yeah, so many people were there, and it obviously did test, and it was an incredible atmosphere. Big up off the tracks. How you doing? But yeah, what a fantastic day. And yeah, Thorpe Park is still in the chat. They said they'll take a few more questions and we'll say goodnight. And I think I'll do the same. As I said, it's been a crazy day. I've very much enjoyed sitting down on this live stream, relaxing a little bit, chatting it all through with you guys. And yeah, I'm going to sleep well tonight, put it that way. I might be back at the park tomorrow. Come and stand in the netted area tomorrow. It's insane. Okay, yeah. I mean, once it starts testing quite regularly, I want to be able to film it from as many different angles as possible. and I'll basically upload just a compilation of Hyperia testing from every single angle, from around the entire park, from in the construction site, just everywhere. I want to be able to show you guys this ride from every angle possible.
Yeah, my team front row
Big
when
up
we
off the
jump
track,
on the train.
absolute
Got the
legend.
merch on reppin' SLK.
Big up Dragons Develop, thank you very much. Thank you for the super chat again. Honestly, the super chats have been crazy tonight. I genuinely appreciate it so much. I never ever expect like super chats, but the fact that you guys are willing to do that is crazy, and I genuinely appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Show it again, I missed it. It'll be rude not to. I will do that in just a second. Will there be more testing tomorrow? Again, now that it's had its first test, obviously the Mac engineers are going to go away and kind of do all the calculations that they need to do from that first test. And I don't know if it's going to be testing tomorrow, but it's going to be testing regularly.
I have
over the
followed
next
every
few
construction
weeks.
video, and I will be at
it's
Thorpe Park
impossible
end
to
of
say
the
if it's
month
gonna
for
be
my
testing on
birthday.
specific
So
days,
excited
but
to see Hyperia in
it's
person.
going to be testing quite a bit from now on.
My team front row when we jump on a train. Got the merch on reppin' SLK.
Can we get a shout out for Dominic Gardner also for his dedication and enthusiasm? Folded hands heart, you guys are great.
Thank you for the super chat. Honestly, Dom is an absolute legend. And earlier in the stream, as I said, big up Thorpe Park. I think they're heading off. Let's get some love for Thorpe Park in the chat. Absolute legends. Yeah, me and Dom had an amazing moment. After it had tested, I kind of left, saw the ride, and kind of headed round outside of the construction site and gave Dominic a big hug, and we were like, it's happened, Dom. Like, we've waited a long time for this, and here we are. So yeah, I'm very much looking forward to riding Hyperia with Dominic. That'll truly be an amazing moment. I'm really looking forward to that. I don't know if I missed any others. Oh yeah, I said I'd play this again. Big up, Dave.
Got the merch on reppin' SLK.
Will Thorpe Park let you get the first POV?
I mean, there will only be one POV. Like, there's not. You can't take your camera on the ride, so there will only be that one kind of official POV, which I can't wait to kind of help film and watch back. Like, that'll be amazing. I think I missed this one, but thank you very much, Lauren Shadows. I followed every construction update video, and I'll be at Thorpe Park end of the month for my birthday. So excited to see Hyperia in person. That's so sick. Thank you so much for watching all of the updates and everything, and I hope you have a great birthday at the park. Right, let's give this another watch. I can't stop watching it. Here we go. We'll watch it one more time, and then I'll probably will end the stream. I think we've got Jacob in the chat as well. Absolute legend. Absolute honour to have him here. Right, let's watch this again. There she goes, over the top of the lift hill. Wow. I just can't stop watching it. It's incredible. And I know, unfortunately, my face cam's in the way. But there it goes, over the outer bank. Back down. Into the stool. Oh my god. I still can't quite believe it's real. Wow. And yeah, the fact that we're going to be riding that in the not so distant future. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. What are we saying then off the tracks? Are we excited for it? Is it still too short for you? Jacob is watching from Barcelona. Fair play. Fair play.
Video on
Normally
how
I'd
staff
say I'm
operated from the
jealous, but
station.
you know what? I've had the best day of my life. So for once I'm not jealous of you being in a different country. Well, we got the Bear Escapes in the chat. How you doing, guys? What a moment. Well done and everything. Massive love. Big up. Thank you so much, guys. Looking forward to seeing you again soon. Thank you very much, Tommy. Video on how staff operate it from the station. Yeah, very open to these kind of ideas. Again, there's going to be a period where it's going to be in the hands of like Mac and the Thorpe Park team. So kind of need to respect that and kind of stay out of their way. But never, like, yeah, I'm very open to ideas like that. Like, I'm sure at some point we'll be able to organise that kind of video, because that's really cool. Yeah. Thomas said, I enjoy the clapping at the end of the video. Me too, me too. It does. Hyperia deserved a little clap as she went into the break run. Wow, what a day though. What a day, what a day, what a day. I'm going to wrap up the stream very shortly. I don't know, I'm going to eat after this stream, and then I'm probably going to start editing the video, and then I'm going to get some sleep, and who knows, I might be back at the park tomorrow. But yeah, keep your eyes peeled for that vlog. It'll be coming soon. What did Thorpe Park say? Really can't wait. We're stopping over the night before. We'll be outside.
Thanks for everything, Sparkles.
Can't wait to ride it. Brilliant. Wow, thank you so much, Abby. I really appreciate that. Honestly, you guys keep saying thank you to me, but I should be saying thank you to you guys. It's been such an honour.
Thank you for everything.
This
See you on the 24th of May.
And yeah, I can't believe we're at this point like 5 weeks away from this ride opening. So exciting. So exciting. And yeah, those 5 weeks are going to fly by, aren't they? So much still has to happen on the construction site. There's still loads and loads of stuff to be worked on, but yeah, I'm sure it'll fly by, and I'll of course be documenting it every step of the way.
Start petition to name the new element the Burden.
These videos. Start petition to name the new element the Burton. Very good. Yeah, to be fair, that element still hasn't got a name. It needs to be named. I think that element is what I'm most excited to experience when I ride Hyperia. Although seeing the drop today has made me so excited for the drop. And yeah, I can't wait to see this ride testing from different areas in the park. As I said, I'm going to be filming videos of it from different angles and just seeing it test again and again and again.
Watching from the Philippines.
Wow, all the way from the Philippines. Thank you so much. That's amazing. Big up. Thank you so much. Are you going to travel over to ride Hyperia? I hope so. I hope so. Let me know if you do.
Great to see you at park today. What a fantastic day it was.
Hey, big up the Davies. How you doing, guys? Honestly, what an atmosphere. I'm looking forward to watching back like people's vlogs from obviously outside of a construction site and kind of seeing the atmosphere.
Jack loves seeing the
seeing
construction
videos
videos.
As it tested for the first time. I was literally watching Sean's live stream while stood down the Saw the Ride path. Let's get this soundtrack up again as we come to the end of the stream. Thank you very much, FSU. Yeah, crazy. And thank you, Enchanting Viper, as well for the super chat. Love seeing the construction videos. Yeah, as I said, I just wanted to jump on the stream to hang out with you guys and talk about what an incredible day today has been. Jack, can you shout me out? I absolutely can. Big shout out to Aston. Did you see the girls run by his stream cheering and playing Chase? I didn't. I only kind of saw it at brief points, like when the train was stuck on the lifter. I had a look and just saw like what the general atmosphere over there was. You know what? I'm not actually happy with Sean. I sent him a super chat and he didn't even read it. The cheek of it. The absolute cheek. Nah, obviously his chat was moving crazy. He had like 10,000 people watching, so fair play to him. Holly is bunking off school on the 24th. I respect that. I respect that a lot. I think we'll wrap up the stream there. Be sure to keep an eye on the channel for a vlog from today's testing. That'll be out literally at some point tomorrow, hopefully. I've got to get it edited, probably overnight. And yeah, I'm gonna head off, read through all of the Instagram messages and comments and YouTube video comments and Twitter replies, because I haven't had a chance to like look at my phone today. I've been so busy. So I'm gonna go and get some food, chill out a little bit, read all of the kind of online comments about Hyperia. There'll probably be a lot of them saying it's slow, but you guys know the drill. You know that the first ever test run is slow. It's only going to speed up as these test runs continue. And yeah, it's literally been around that track once. So over the next few days and weeks and months, it's only going to carry on testing, carry on increasing in speed. It's so exciting. But yeah, thank you all so much for joining me in today's live stream and throughout this entire series. I say it every time, but if you've watched literally for the past week when things have got really exciting, or if you've been here since the start, I appreciate you all so much. So yeah, thank you very much, E-Roll, for the super chat, and thank you all so much for all of the super chats tonight. It's been such a nice stream. I've really enjoyed it. And yeah, I shall see you all very soon. Thank you all so much for watching. My name is TheJackSilkstone. Goodbye. Happy riding.
Yeah, my team front row when we jump on a train. Got the merch on, reppin' SLK. Island flex when I step through the gate. Come true fresh with the style on flames. Dripped out, now I'm vibing. Link with the boys, jump straight to the island. Silkstone flex on a wave like tidal. Style so crazy, I hit it in asylum. Everyday riding, thrill seeker, that's the way that I like it. Style so sick, yeah, we jump to the bridge, take pics with the gang, then we watch the horizon. Sun's out, so we gotta stay fresh. Now we got the orange and the blue flex. Step correct with that brand new thread. Brand new style, but we still rep X. Brand new style, all summer, all flex. Brand new vibe, got them all impressed. That's I plus you on the island, reppin' that SLKSTN.